Want to speak real French from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at FrenchPod101.com.
Hi everyone, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 25 Portuguese Phrases. Oi, hi. Oi is a very common phrase in Brazil because when you meet someone, you want to greet him or her, you just say oi to everyone. You can also use olá, that is very common, but oi is more common than olá. Oi, gente. Hi everyone. Tudo bem? How are you? Tudo bem is a very useful phrase because it means a lot of things. It could be tudo bem? How are you? Or tudo bem? I'm fine. Or tudo bem? It's okay. So whenever in any situation you can use tudo bem. Tudo bem comigo. Everything's fine with me. Que legal. That's nice. Que legal is also very useful because when you want to say that something is cool or something's nice or that you're excited about something, you just say que legal. So, que legal que você está aprendendo português. That's nice that you're learning Portuguese. Bom dia. Good morning. Bom dia is the way you greet people in the morning. To be a little more formal, instead of oi or olá, you can use bom dia. So, bom dia, tudo bom com a senhora? Good morning, how are you, madam? Boa tarde. Good afternoon. Boa tarde is the way you greet people afternoon until 5 or 6 p.m., until dawn. So you could say, espero que você tenha uma boa tarde. I hope you have a good afternoon. Boa noite. Good evening. Boa noite is the way you greet people at night. So you can say good evening. Boa noite to someone on the street, but you can also say boa noite, good night to someone at home. Boa noite, mãe. Eu vou dormir. Good night, Mom. I'm going to sleep. Prazer. Nice to meet you. Prazer is a nice phrase because it's actually a word, so it's very short. You can use more complex phrases like prazer em conhecê-lo or é um prazer, but prazer is enough. Tchau. Bye. Tchau is the way you say bye to someone in Portuguese. So you can say tchau or tchau tchau, and that would be fine. So, eu vou dar tchau para minha amiga. I'm going to say bye to my friend. Estou bem, e você? I'm fine, and you? Estou bem means I'm fine. So if you're not fine, you can say estou mal, or não estou bem, I'm not fine. Como você está, or tudo bem? You can say estou bem. Por favor, please. Por favor is a very polite phrase that you need to know when you go to Brazil. So if you want to ask someone to bring you some water, you can say, por favor, você pode me trazer um pouco de água? Please, can you bring me some water? Obrigado. Obrigada. Thank you. Obrigado is super important because you need to thank people when you ask something. So, obrigado is how men would say it, and obrigada is how women say it. So, obrigada por assistir ao nosso vídeo. Thank you for watching our video. De nada. You're welcome. And de nada is the opposite now. So, when someone tells you obrigada, you can say de nada. De nada, é um prazer. You're welcome, it's a pleasure. Sim, yes. So, if someone asks you, do you want to learn Portuguese? You can just say, sim, yes. Sim, eu quero aprender português. Yes, I want to learn Portuguese. Não, no. So, não has a very unique sound in Portuguese because it's a nasal sound. Não. Tudo bem. Okay. So, as I said before, tudo bem is very useful. You can say tudo bem to maybe everything in Brazil. Você não quer sair? Tudo bem. You don't want to go out? That's okay. Com licença. Excuse me. When you bump to someone on the street or you want to pass through someone, you can say com licença or dá licença. Dá licença, posso passar? Excuse me, can I pass through? Desculpa, I'm sorry. Desculpa, não foi a minha intenção. I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. When you hurt someone or when you bump into someone on the street or when you want to apologize to someone, you just say desculpa. Que horas são? What time is it? If you want to ask someone that you don't know what time is it, you can say com licença, senhor. Que horas são? Excuse me, sir. What time is it? Onde fica o location? Where's the location? If you really need to go to the restroom and you don't know where it is, you can say onde fica o banheiro? Where's the restroom? Or if you want to find a beautiful beach that you heard about, you can say, onde fica a praia? Where's the beach? O meu nome é. My name is. This one is very easy and useful. So, o meu nome é Paloma. My name is Paloma. Qual o seu nome? What's your name? Por quê? Why? If you want to ask someone, por que você chegou atrasado? Why were you late? Or if you want to complain with your boyfriend, say, por que você não me ligou? Why didn't you call me? Se cuida. Take care. Usually when we say goodbye to people, we also say se cuida. Take care. So, tchau amigo, se cuida. Bye my friend, take care. Quanto que fica? How much is it? So if you're shopping in Brazil and you buy a lot of stuff, you can just ask quanto que fica? How much is it for the total of things you're buying? But if you want to ask just the price of a shirt, you can say quanto custa esta camiseta? How much is this shirt? Yeah, that's a very useful phrase if you want to buy something in Brazil. Até mais. See you soon. Até mais is another way to say bye to someone. So you can say, yeah, we have trains and helicopters around. Até mais is the way to say bye to someone, and it actually means until more, but you can say just até mais or até amanhã, see you tomorrow, até mais tarde, see you later. So, até mais. Vamos embora. Let's go. Okay, so my final phrase is vamos embora, let's go or let's leave. You can also say vamos embora or vambora, that is the fastest way to say it. We use it, for example, if a party is too boring and you can say que festa chata, vamos embora. What a boring party, let's leave. Or vambora, eu quero ir pra lá. Let's go, I wanna go there. O vídeo está acabando, então vamos embora. The video is ending then, let's leave. See you, tchau tchau, obrigada. Hi everyone, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 25 Portuguese Verbs. Ser, to be, exist. Ser is one of the ways to say the verb to be in Portuguese. It means the permanent state, so I am Brazilian, eu sou brasileira. I'll always be Brazilian, so eu sou brasileira. Ter, to have. Ter is used to mean that you have something. For example, eu tenho uma irmã, I have a sister. But it's also used to say age. For example, eu tenho 24 anos, I am 24 years old. Fazer, do, make. There's no difference in Portuguese between do and make, so you can say eu vou fazer um bolo, I'll make a cake, or eu vou fazer a lição de casa, I'll do my homework. Dizer, to say. So you can say, ela disse que sabe falar português. She said she can speak Portuguese. Estar, to be. Estar is the other way you can say the verb to be in Portuguese, so you have ser and estar. Estar is the temporary state. So, for example, eu estou em São Paulo, I am in São Paulo. But it doesn't mean I'll be in São Paulo forever. So, for example, tomorrow I can be in Rio. So, today I'm in São Paulo. Hoje eu estou em São Paulo. Haver, to be. There is, there are. This verb is used a lot in news, but it's not very common in informal language, in everyday casual conversations. Há 3 pessoas nesta sala. There are 3 people in this room. Ir, to go. So you can say, vamos para o Brasil? Let's go to Brazil. Or, eu vou viajar amanhã. I'm going traveling tomorrow. Saber, know. So you can say that you know Portuguese. Eu sei português. Or that you don't know some language. Eu não sei inglês. I don't know English. Poder, can. Eu posso carregar 10 quilos. I can carry 10 kilos. Ver, see. So you can say, eu vi esse filme semana passada. I saw this movie last week. Vir, to come. So vir and ver are very similar. The sound is very similar. And vir means to come and ver means to see. So you can say, você vem no meu aniversário amanhã? Are you coming to my birthday tomorrow? Achar, to think. So you could say, eu acho ele bonito. I think he's cute. Or, eu acho que amanhã vai chover. I think tomorrow's gonna rain. ficar, stay. There are two ways you can use the verb ficar in Portuguese. One is the same as English, stay. Eu vou ficar em casa amanhã. I'm staying home tomorrow. But you can also use it to say where something is located. For example, onde fica o banheiro? Where's the bathroom? Querer, to want. Eu quero aprender português. I want to learn Portuguese. Or ela quer ir ao Brasil. She wants to go to Brazil. Dar, give. So, a minha amiga me deu presente. My friend gave me a present. Ouvir, hear. So you can say, eu estou ouvindo a minha música favorita. I'm listening to my favorite song. Or, eu ouvi a conversa de vocês. I heard you talking. Deixar, let. Me deixa entrar? Can you let me in? Or, eu deixei a minha prima na casa dela. I left my cousin at her home. Falar, talk. Eu falo português. I speak Portuguese. Or, eu falei com a minha amiga. I talked to my friend. Pedir, ask. For example, if you're hungry, you could say, eu pedi uma pizza. I ordered a pizza, or I asked for a pizza. Passar, pass. It's a very useful verb because you can use it with other nouns or verbs to mean different things. For example, passar roupa, to iron clothes, or passar o tempo, to spend time. Parecer, seem. For example, parece que vai chover hoje. It seems that it's gonna rain today. Well, not today, it's very sunny here. Sentir, feel. So you can feel sick, estou sentindo mal, or sentir-se feliz, to feel happy. Chegar, arrive. For example, a minha mãe chegou agora. My mom just arrived. Sair, leave. Eu saí de casa muito cedo. I left home very early. Comer, to eat. So this is a very useful verb you need to know. For example, eu comi uma feijoada hoje. I ate a feijoada today. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching and I hope to see you in our next video. See you. Ciao. Gata. Okay. Família! E aí galera, tudo bem? Paloma here. Welcome to another Top Portuguese Words. Today's topic is 15 must-know family words. Família, family. Família, family. Eu amo a minha família. I love my family. Você ama a sua família? Do you love your family? I do. Eu amo. What can I say? Family. Família é família. Pai, father. Pai, father. Eu chamo meu pai de papai. I call my dad daddy. Well, papai is usually used by kids, and pai is a more neutral way to say it. But you can just use both, pai or papai. Esposo, husband. Esposo, husband. Meu esposo trabalha numa empresa multinacional. My husband works at a multinational company. You can use esposo or marido. Both are correct. Meu esposo or o meu marido. Filho, son. Filho, son. Essa moça tem 3 filhos e nenhuma filha. This lady has 3 sons but no daughter. So in my family's case, my mom's case would be, ela tem 2 filhas, mas nenhum filho. She has 2 daughters but no son. Irmão, brother. Irmão, brother. Quantos irmãos você tem? How many brothers or siblings do you have? Usually we ask this question, quantos irmãos você tem? And that means both brothers and sisters. Because in Portuguese we usually use the masculine plural form to refer to a group of people. You can also use the word in English, brother, but then that would mean a very close friend. You know, like a bro. E aí, brother? Hey, bro. Tio, uncle. Tio, uncle. Meu tio é muito legal. My uncle is so cool. You can also use the word tio to refer to someone that you don't know in the street, like an adult that you don't know the street, a male adult. We usually say tiozinho. For example, o tiozinho da farmácia, the man from the drugstore. But just make sure to not offend anyone. It's not offensive, but maybe someone may be offended by that. So, you can just refer to someone, but don't say that to their faces. Avô, grandfather. Avô, grandfather. O avô dela é japonês. Her grandfather is Japanese. Okay, so again, the diminutives of the words. The diminutive of avô is vovô. O meu vovô é japonês. My grandpa is Japanese. Sogro, father-in-law. Sogro, father-in-law. Quantos anos tem o seu sogro? How old is your father-in-law? Okay, so don't try to translate father-in-law to Portuguese directly. That would be like a mess and no one will understand you. Just remember the word. Sogro. Mãe, mother. Mãe, mother. Minha mãe é professora. My mother is a teacher or professor. So, how would you say mommy? That would be mamãe. Minha mãe, a minha mamãe. Filha, daughter. Filha, daughter. Qual é o nome da sua filha? What is the name of your daughter? So some people may have difficulties to say the ya. Just imagine the H is an I or a Y. Filha, filha. And if you say fila, that would mean a line. So make sure to say filha and not fila, okay? Irmã, sister. Irmã, sister. Minha irmã é mais velha do que eu. My sister is older than me. Well, actually, in my case, my sister's not older than me, but she's taller than me. A minha irmã é mais alta do que eu. Esposa, wife. Esposa, wife. Você conhece a esposa dele? Do you know his wife? So we usually use esposo and esposa and marido e mulher. So you can say mulher, which means woman, to refer to someone's wife. Você conhece a mulher dele? Would mean the same thing. Sogra, mother-in-law. Sogra, mother-in-law. Minha sogra é um amor de pessoa. My mother-in-law is a sweetheart. There's actually a sweet in Brazil that is called olho de sogra. Eye of mother-in-law. Yeah, it sounds a little strange, right? But it's good, it's good. It's very sweet, but it's good. Avó, grandmother. Avó, grandmother. Eu amo o pudim da minha avó. I love my grandmother's pudding. Well, I think grandmother's food is always delicious. What is your favorite food from grandma? Let us know in the comments. Oh, by the way, grandma would be vovó. O meu vovô e a minha vovó. Can you hear the difference? Avô, avó. Vovô, vovó. Tia, aunt. Tia, aunt. O bolo da minha tia é o melhor. My aunt's cake is the best. It really is. I love my aunt's bolo de cenoura or carrot cake. And don't forget, the diminutive would be titia. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to let us know in the comments how many family members do you have. Até a próxima. See you next time. Tchau. Well, in my case, my sister is not. E aí, gente? Hi guys, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 25 Portuguese Nouns. Tempo, time. Tempo can mean time, but it also means weather. So you could say, o tempo está lindo hoje. The weather is great today. Or, eu não tenho muito tempo agora. I don't have much time now. Moça, young woman. Moça is used a lot in restaurants and stores. It's a way to call a woman to help you, like the salesperson. So you could say, moça, você pode me ajudar? Excuse me, miss, can you please help me? Ano, year. Ano can be used to say your age, so you can say, eu tenho 20 anos, I'm 12 years old. Jeito, way. Jeito is a very Brazilian word. It means way. So, for example, you could say, eu vou dar um jeito nesse problema. I'll find a way to fix this problem. But we used a lot to say jeitinho brasileiro. That means Brazilian ways. It's just the way to do everything in the easiest possible way to find a solution or, to go back home and have a beer and barbecue. Dia, day. You could say, hoje é dia 20 de abril. Today is April 20th. Coisa, thing. Okay, so for example, you could say, eu esqueci uma coisa em casa. I forgot something at home. Homem, man. So you could say, ele é o homem da minha vida. He's the man of my life. Palavra, word. So if you're learning Portuguese, you can say, eu sei muitas palavras em português. I know many words in Portuguese. Vida, life. O sonho da vida dela era conhecer o Brasil. Her lifelong dream was to visit Brazil. Mão, hand. Mão's a little bit difficult to pronounce for beginners because of this nasal sound, But try to practice it and you'll get better and better each time. Mão. Eu tenho 5 dedos na minha mão. I have 5 fingers in my hand. Hora, hour. Hora can mean hour, but also means time sometimes in Portuguese. So you could say, já são 5 horas. It's already 5 o'clock. Or, já é hora de voltar para casa. It's already time to go home. Criança, child. Quando eu era criança, eu queria visitar o Japão. When I was a child, I wanted to visit Japan. Olho, eye. Okay, so one expression you can say in Portuguese is eu tô de olho em você. I got my eyes on you. Mulher, woman. Qual seria a mulher perfeita para você? What would be the perfect woman to you? Lugar, place. Eu amo esse lugar. É tão tranquilo. I love this place. It's so peaceful. Trabalho, work. Trabalho can mean work or job. So, você gosta do seu trabalho? Do you enjoy your job? Semana, week. Semana means week, and weekend would be fim de semana or end of the week. So you could say, eu vou à praia nos fins de semana. I go to the beach on the weekends. Moço, young man. Just like moça that we talked before, moça is a way to call a man in a store or a restaurant. So you could say, moço, você pode trazer a conta, por favor? Excuse me, young man, can you please bring me the check? Senhor, sir. Senhor is the polite way to say you in Portuguese for man. So, você is the informal way and senhor, the formal way. O senhor precisa de ajuda? Would you like some help, sir? País, country. Quantos países você já visitou? How many countries have you visited already? Amigo, friend. Amigo is used for a male friend and for a female friend you would say amiga. Eu fui visitar a minha amiga semana passada. I went to visit my friend last week. Problema, problem. You could use this word, for example, to say sem problemas, no problem. Or qual o seu problema? What's the matter with you? Casa, house. Casa means house, but it can also mean home. For example, eu vou para casa. I'm going home. A casa dele fica muito longe. His house is very far from here. Amor, love. Amor means love, so you can say the person you love, amor. For example, amor, vem cá. Honey, come here. Or love, come here. Cabeça, head. Ai, que dor de cabeça. Ouch, what a headache. Or ponta cabeça, which means upside down. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you subscribe to our sites and our videos. See you next time. Tchau, tchau. Ai, que dor de cabeça. Because of this motorcycle.
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
Eu me chamo Nayara. E você, como se chama?
Me chamo Michael. Prazer em conhecê-la, Nayara.
O prazer foi meu.
Como vai?
Vou bem. E você, como vai?
Tá bem.
Que bom.
De onde você é, Nayara?
Sou de São Paulo. E você? Onde você mora?
Em Seattle,
Onde fica?
Washington.
A capital?
Não, o estado.
Eu sou brasileira, e você?
Não, não sou brasileiro. Sou americano? E você? Não, eu sou italiano.
Vou para Salvador com meu namorado.
Você tem namorado?
Sim, eu tenho um namorado. É ele.
Foi um prazer conhecê-la.
O prazer foi nosso. Oi, tudo bem?
Oi, tudo bem? Você fala português?
Sim, eu falo português. Você é brasileiro?
Sim, eu sou. Meu amigo Ben, ali, ele é da Inglaterra.
Ele fala português?
Fluentemente.
Hi guys! E aí, gente, tudo bom? Here Paloma here. Welcome to Top 25 Portuguese Adjectives. Bom, good. Bom is the masculine and boa would be the feminine form. Que comida boa! What a good food! Novo, new. O meu irmão mais novo mora nos Estados Unidos. My younger brother lives in the United States. Primeiro, first. Você lembra do seu primeiro namorado? Do you remember your first boyfriend? Último, last. Eu quero ver o último capítulo da novela. I want to watch the last episode of the soap opera. Longo, long. Hoje foi um dia muito longo. Today was a very long day. Melhor, better. Melhor can mean better or best. So, a minha melhor amiga veio me visitar ontem. My best friend came to visit me yesterday. Alegre, cheerful. O Brasil é um país muito alegre. Brazil is a very cheerful country. Próprio, own. A minha mãe tem um negócio próprio. My mom owns her own business. Engraçado, funny. Ele me mostrou um vídeo muito engraçado. He showed me a very funny video. Velho, old. So we use velho to say older brother, irmão mais velho. And the other word we learned before, novo, to say younger brother, irmão mais novo. Eu queria ter um irmão mais velho. I wanted to have an older brother. Certo, right. Eu falei que eu estava certo. I told you I was right. Grande, big. Eu gosto de cachorros grandes. I like big dogs. Bonito, beautiful. Bonito can be used both with men and women, so you can say bonito or bonita to mean beautiful or handsome. Eu vi um homem muito bonito na rua. I saw a very handsome guy in the street. Diferente, different. Eu pintei a minha casa e ficou bem diferente. I painted my house and it looks very different. Pequeno, small. Pequeno means small, and if you want to say that something is very, very small or very tiny, you can say pequenininho. That is the diminutive for pequeno. Eu vi um cachorro bem pequenininho. I saw a very, very small dog. Feio, ugly. So you could say, for example, eu achei aquela roupa feia. I think that clothes was ugly. Próximo, next. Na próxima semana eu vou viajar. Next week I'm going traveling. Cedo, early. Eu não gosto de acordar cedo. I don't like to wake up early. Novo, young. So novo can mean new, as we said before, and also young. Legal, cool. In Brazil, we use legal in everyday conversations. So you could say, nossa, que filme legal. Wow, what a cool movie. Or, que cara legal. What a cool guy. Fofo, cute. Fofo is used a lot by women in Brazil. So we say, ai, que gatinho fofo. Oh, what a cute kitty. We can also say fofinho, which is the diminutive for fofo. Ai, que fofinho. Oh, so cute. Simples, simple. É muito simples aprender português. It's very simple to learn Portuguese. Feliz, happy. Eu ganhei um cachorro e estou muito feliz. I got a dog and I'm so happy. Mal, bad. Você foi um menino mau. You were a bad boy. Triste, sad. Estou triste porque esse vídeo vai acabar. I'm so sad because this video is gonna end. So I hope to see you in our next lesson and I hope you subscribe to our channel. See you! Tchau, tchau! Legal is over...
You are at a bus terminal where you're attempting to buy a ticket from a ticket counter. There are 4 different counters. Which counter should you line up at to go to Belo Horizonte City? Which counter should you line up at to go to Belo Horizonte City? The third counter is the counter for bus tickets that go to Belo Horizonte City.
Terceiro guichê, Belo Horizonte.
You are at a bus terminal where you've just bought a long-distance ticket. Which row and seat number are you in? Which row and seat number are you in? The ticket says that you're in the 8th row in seat C.
Oitava fileira, assento C.
You are at a bus terminal where you're reading the schedule for long-distance buses. On which days are there no buses running? On which days are there no buses running? There are no buses running on public holidays and the 3rd Sunday of every month.
Feriados nacionais, terceiro domingo do mês.
Want to speak real Portuguese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at PortuguesePod101.com. You are at a bus stop where you're waiting for the 301 bus. There is a notice posted on the bus timetable. What does the notice say? What does the notice say? The notice reads, "The 301 bus does not stop here."
O ônibus 301 não para aqui.
You just got off a bus at a bus terminal and you're looking to catch a taxi. Which direction should you go to get to the taxi rank? Which direction should you go to get to the taxi rank? You should head east to get to the taxi rank.
Leste.
Want to speak real Portuguese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at PortuguesePod101.com.
Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer. Hi, I'm Paloma. Nice to meet you. In this series, we are going to learn basic Portuguese expressions. It's super easy and it takes only 3 minutes. It also takes only 3 sentences. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to introduce yourself in Portuguese. It may vary a little depending on the person you're talking to. Let's first take a look at the most common way. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer em conhecê-lo. Hi, I'm Paloma. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer em conhecê-lo. Start by saying, Oi, meu nome é. Then say your name. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Finally, say, prazer em conhecê-lo. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer em conhecê-lo. Please pay attention to the end of the sentence. This version is only used if you're introducing yourself to a man, because you say conhecê-lo. If you're introducing yourself to a woman, you should use conhecê-la. So the full sentence to introduce yourself to a woman would be Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer em conhecê-la. Here's a quick tip to help you if you don't remember which article to use in the end of the sentence. Just use prazer. Prazer. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer. Let's check what you've learned. Based on who I'm talking to, try to remember how to introduce yourself. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer em conhecê-la. Oi, meu nome é Paloma. Prazer em conhecê-lo. When introducing yourself in Brazil, it's polite to shake hands. This is used in formal situations. In a more informal situation, people may kiss you on the cheek. The number of kisses may vary from person to person or region. Some people only kiss once, but others may kiss you 2 or even 3 times. Now it's time for Paloma's point. If you're introducing yourself to a group, you should say either conhecê-los or conhecê-las. If the group is all men or a mix of men and women, say conhecê-los. If the group is woman only, use conhecê-las. In the last lesson, we learned how to introduce ourselves in Portuguese. As good manners are a must everywhere, today we are going to learn how to thank people. Vocês estão prontos? Are you ready? Vamos começar. Then let's start. There are several ways to thank someone. Let's start with the most common phrase, obrigado. Obrigado. Obrigado means thank you. To say thank you very much, you just need to add muito in the beginning. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. Muito means a lot. So, muito obrigado is like saying thank you very much. In the last lesson, we saw that Portuguese words may vary according to gender. You say obrigado if you are a man. If you are a woman, you should say obrigada. Obrigada. When someone thanks you, how should you answer? There are a few things you can say. The first is de nada. De nada. This means it's nothing. You're telling the person that it's nothing worth thanking you for. There's another phrase that is often used to mean you're welcome in Portuguese. Disponha. It means welcome in English, but it's not used as often as de nada. Time for another quiz. What do you say in these situations? Muito obrigada. Muito obrigado. De nada. Now it's time for Paloma's point. In Brazil, we sometimes cut words when we are talking. For example, it's very common to hear brigado instead of obrigado. Don't get confused between brigado, that means fight, and brigado, thank you. Vocês estão prontos? Are you ready? Then let's start. The most common informal greeting is Oi. Oi. Oi means hello. We say it when we meet someone. You may also say Olá. That also means hello. Olá. Another common greeting that you hear a lot in Brazil and at PortuguesePod101.com is Tudo bem? Tudo bem? Tudo bem means is everything fine? We use it usually together with Oi or Olá to greet someone. Altogether, you can say Oi, tudo bem? Oi, tudo bem? Tudo bem is a question, but it can also be the answer. Just say tudo bem, which means everything is fine. At the end, you can add e você? And you? Tudo bem, e você? Tudo bem, e você? When it's time to leave, we have a couple of different ways to say goodbye. You may say tchau. Tchau means bye. Tchau. You can also say see you soon. Até mais. Até mais. You also have adeus, which means goodbye, but you usually use it when the person is leaving to somewhere far or you're not going to meet for some time. Adeus. You learned a lot of new phrases today. Let's review with a quiz. What do you say in these situations? Oi. Olá. Oi, tudo bem? Tudo bem. E você? Tchau. Até mais. Adeus. You now know lots of ways to greet people in Portuguese. Now it's time for Paloma's point. You often hear people saying tudo bom instead of tudo bem in Brazil. Bem means well and bom means good, but you usually use both in the same situations, although tudo bem is more grammatically correct.
Uma mulher está perguntando alguma coisa para o vendedor de uma livraria. Qual livro a mulher quer ver? Com licença, eu gostaria de dar uma olhada em um livro daquela estante.
Qual livro a senhora gostaria?
Aquele livro sobre carros.
Um momento, por favor. Este daqui?
Isso mesmo.
Aqui está.
Qual livro a mulher quer ver? Uma mulher está perguntando alguma coisa para o vendedor de uma livraria. Qual livro a mulher quer ver? Com licença, eu gostaria de dar uma olhada em um livro daquela estante.
Qual livro a senhora gostaria?
Aquele livro sobre carros.
Um momento, por favor. Este daqui?
Isso mesmo.
Aqui está.
Um homem e uma mulher estão vendo o cardápio em um restaurante. O que o homem pediu?
O que você vai pedir?
Esta pizza parece deliciosa. Eu vou pedir isto.
Eu comi pizza ontem, então...
Então que tal esse hambúrguer?
Boa ideia! Vou pedir isto.
O que o homem pediu? Um homem e uma mulher estão vendo o cardápio em um restaurante. O que o homem pediu?
O que você vai pedir?
Esta pizza parece deliciosa. Eu vou pedir isto.
Eu comi pizza ontem, então...
Então que tal esse hambúrguer?
Boa ideia! Vou pedir isto.
Um homem está falando com a recepcionista de uma clínica no telefone. A que horas o homem precisa chegar lá? Alô, pois não?
Alô? Até que horas vocês estão abertos hoje?
Até às 6, mas venha antes das 5:30, por favor.
Tudo bem. Obrigado.
A que horas o homem precisa chegar lá? Um homem está falando com a recepcionista de uma clínica no telefone. A que horas o homem precisa chegar lá? Alô, pois não?
Alô? Até que horas vocês estão abertos hoje?
Até às 6, mas venha antes das 5:30, por favor.
Tudo bem, obrigado.
O menino está lendo seu diário. Qual foi a primeira coisa que o menino fez esse dia?
Estava um tempo bem gostoso hoje. Eu fui para a piscina à tarde e fui ver um filme à noite. Eu também estudei de manhã. Foi um dia muito bom.
Qual foi a primeira coisa que o menino fez esse dia? O menino está lendo seu diário. Qual foi a primeira coisa que o menino fez esse dia?
Estava um tempo bem gostoso hoje. Eu fui para a piscina à tarde e fui ver um filme à noite. Eu também estudei de manhã. Foi um dia muito bom.
A mulher e o homem estão olhando uma foto. Qual foto eles estão olhando? Esta é a foto do time de futebol do seu filho, né? Qual deles é o seu filho?
Este daqui.
Uau! Ele é o mais alto do time.
Ele é mais alto do que eu também.
Qual foto eles estão olhando? A mulher e o homem estão olhando uma foto. Qual foto eles estão olhando? Esta é a foto do time de futebol do seu filho, né? Qual deles é o seu filho?
Este daqui.
Uau! Ele é o mais alto do time.
Ele é mais alto do que eu também.
In this lesson, we are going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? If you find yourself in a situation where you need assistance in English, this phrase can be a lifesaver. And because you're asking it in Portuguese, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you're saying, even if their answer is no. Here's the informal way to say it. Você fala inglês? Você fala inglês? In Portuguese, verbs change depending on the pronoun that is used. Please notice the word você in the beginning of the sentence. This is the informal way to say you. The next word is the verb falar, which means to speak. Because it's referring to você, it is conjugated to você fala. And you probably recognize inglês to be English. Você fala inglês? To learn how to properly conjugate verbs in Portuguese, like falar, please look at our beginner series on PortuguesePod101.com. You can find very detailed grammar lessons and resources there. If you're talking with young people or someone the same age as you can add a small word to sound more natural. Moço, meaning boy, and moça, girl. It is common to address the people around you like this. Moço, moço, moça, moça. Moço, você fala inglês? Moça, você fala inglês? Now we'll see how to talk with a person older than you. It is very easy. You just need to change você into o senhor or a senhora. That means sir and madam in English. Everything else stays the same. O senhor fala inglês? O senhor fala inglês? A senhora fala inglês? A senhora fala inglês? Adding com licença, excuse me, the sentence becomes more polite. Com licença, moço, você fala inglês? Com licença, moço, você fala inglês? Or, com licença, o senhor fala inglês? Com licença, o senhor fala inglês? The responses you receive could be one of these three. Sim, yes. Sim. Pouco, a little. Pouco. Não, eu não falo inglês. No, I don't speak English. Não, eu não falo inglês. Since this last one is a negative statement, we need to say não before the verb falar. It is conjugated in the first person, eu falo. So, I don't speak is eu não falo. Now it's time for Paloma's point. For those of you who are not only English speakers, you can obviously use this question with any other language you need. Some people in Brazil study other languages at school, so maybe you get lucky. Just substitute English with Italiano for Italian, Russo for Russian, Espanhol for Spanish, Alemão for German, or any other language. In this lesson, we mentioned the expression com licença. But did you know that this could also be used as an apology? In the next lesson, we'll learn this and other ways to apologize in Portuguese. It's never too late to show your good manners with Brazilian people. I'll see you in our next Português em 3 minutos lesson. Até mais! In the last lesson, we learned the phrase com licença, você fala inglês? Excuse me, do you speak English? We mentioned the phrase com licença, which means excuse me in Portuguese. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to use com licença and other words when apologizing in Portuguese. We should use com licença to get someone's attention, such as when you want to pass by them. For example, com licença, eu posso passar? Excuse me, may I pass by you? We can also use it when asking a question. Com licença, você sabe onde fica a praia de Copacabana? Excuse me, do you know where Copacabana Beach is? Another similar phrase is desculpa. This word literally means without guilt, but we use it similarly to the English I'm sorry. Desculpa. Desculpa can be used for either excuse me or I'm sorry. But what if you really want to apologize for something? There is a different phrase you might want to use. Você me desculpa? Would you forgive me? Você me desculpa. First, we have você. That means you, followed by me, which means me, and the verb desculpar referring to você, which is desculpa or forgive. One last way to apologize is using perdão, the same as pardon in English. But this is not used as much as desculpa in Brazil. Perdão. And what to answer when someone says desculpa? There are many ways to answer. You can say tudo bem. Everything's fine. Tudo bem. Or não tem problema. No problem. Não tem problema. Or não se preocupe. Don't worry. Não se preocupe. Following the verb desculpa, you can also answer está desculpado. You're forgiven. Está desculpado. Now it's time for Paloma's points. Brazilians tend to exaggerate. You might hear mil desculpas or I'm sorry 1,000 times, or even bigger numbers as milhão, a million, to express they are really sorry.
When learning a new language, we sometimes have a hard time with things like procrastination, discouragement, or failure. But don't panic. With a good strategy, you'll be able to overcome these difficulties. Are you ready to discover the 4 habits of successful learners? Number 1. Optimize your time. When learning a language, it's important to dedicate time to your studies regularly, even if sometimes it's difficult. You're busy with school, work, family, or friends, but you can spread out your learning throughout the day. Study whenever you have small gaps of time in your busy schedule. This can be when you're on the metro, on your lunch break, or while you're exercising. Our podcast learning format fits perfectly into your tight schedule. Number 2. Consistency with your chosen method. There are a lot of options when it comes to courses and learning materials. Switching from one method to another can confuse you and disrupt your progress. Focusing on one learning method will make a difference. Our method has been created and optimized by real teachers, so you can stick to it with confidence. Number 3. Use your language background. Many languages share some commonalities. You can find words that look or sound similar, or even share the same grammar structure. A little bit of language background will give you an edge while learning. Number 4. Study continuously. People are excited when they start learning a new language. The enthusiasm usually lasts until the first roadblock. This can lead to discouragement and procrastination. But don't burn yourself out. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't try to learn it all at once. Break things down into more digestible chunks. Learning step by step might feel slow, but it's an efficient way to learn a language. With patience, motivation, and good resources, you'll master the language. Remember, you can't learn a language overnight.
But with motivation and these daily lessons, you'll be on the road to fluency. Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.
Hi guys, Paloma here. Welcome to Top 10 Lines You Need to Introduce Yourself in Portuguese. Estou aprendendo português com a PortuguesePod101.com. I'm learning Portuguese at PortuguesePod101.com. If someone asks you, how are you learning Portuguese? Como você está estudando português? You can say, eu estou estudando com a PortuguesePod101.com. Estou aprendendo português faz um ano. I've been learning Portuguese for a year. This is the answer to the question. Faz quanto tempo que você estuda português? How long have you been studying Portuguese? Eu gosto de ouvir música. I enjoy listening to music. So, if someone asks you, o que você gosta de fazer? What do you enjoy or what do you like to do? You can say, eu gosto de ouvir música. Eu moro em São Paulo. I live in São Paulo. This is the answer to the question, onde você mora? Where do you live? You could answer saying the country you live or the city you live. If it's very famous, for example, eu moro em Tóquio, I live in Tokyo. Or, eu moro em Nova York, I live in New York. Eu sou do Brasil. I'm from Brazil. If someone asks you, de onde você é? Where are you from? You can say, eu sou do Brasil, or eu sou brasileira. I'm Brazilian. Eu sou professor. I'm a teacher. Here you are saying your job, so you could say, eu sou professor, I'm a teacher, or eu sou estudante, I'm a student. Eu tenho 27 anos. I'm 27 years old. People may ask your age, so you answer with the verb ter, to have, in Portuguese. Eu tenho 27 anos. I am 27 years old. O meu nome é Miguel. My name is Miguel. This phrase works both for woman or man, so I could say, o meu nome é Paloma, as a man could say, o meu nome é Miguel. Oi, prazer. Hi, nice to meet you. Oi, prazer. This is a way to introduce yourself very casually, so you can just shake hands with the person and say, oi, prazer, or just give her a kiss. You could also say, oi, meu nome é Paloma, prazer. Dos meus hobbies é ler. One of my hobbies is reading. Usually when you're meeting someone new, they may ask you, what's your hobby? You could say, dos meus hobbies é ler. Or, dos meus hobbies é ver filmes. One of my hobbies is watching movies. Or even, dos meus hobbies é viajar. One of my hobbies is traveling. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our video. And don't forget to subscribe to our website and our YouTube channel. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.